Hey guys, what is going on? My name is SouthFoil, and it is almost October. And every October, what I like to do is I like to play horror games for the entire month of October, just to get into the Halloween spirit. It's kind of a cool thing because it turns fall. Fall is my favorite season, and I think it's a really fun time to just play horror games. We're actually going to be playing this a little bit early. Because this is obviously still in September, but we're going to get a jump start on it by playing a classic horror game. We're playing Bioshock, the first Bioshock, in my opinion, the best Bioshock, one of my favorite games of all time. And I haven't really played this game for a number of years, and so this is going to be fun to kind of jump back in on PC and kind of experience it again with you guys. So. I did already start it past the first cutscene. If no one's, it's been, I don't know how many years, at least, it came out in like 2007, I believe, so it's been a number of years if you haven't played the game already. But essentially what happens is you're in an airplane, and you have a gift from your parents, and the plane crashes, and you're in the middle of the ocean, and that's where we are right now. So let's start it up. I always really appreciated how simple that this intro was. I think a lot of games tend to draw out intros way too much. I remember when I first played, I think it was Assassin's Creed 3. The intro was like something stupid, like 5 hours until you actually got to play as Connor, as a grown man, and as an assassin. And so it was kind of nuts because actually, you know what? We're going to, I think, yeah, let's actually, I don't know, let's put, no, let's keep it, see what happens. Thought I would change the sensitivity around a little bit, but I think we're good. I always kind of wonder if there's anything over here. I don't think there is, though. But yeah, it took something stupid like 5 hours to get into the intro of Assassin's Creed 3, and it's just it's ridiculous. And I was like, I don't want to do this again. Like, if I'm gonna restart the game, like, I don't want to do it again. No gods or kings, only man. I mean, this game is just absolutely nuts. Just with the atmosphere, the kind of like the 50s kind of vibe. It is just one of the, in my opinion, probably the greatest video game setting of all time. Not even kidding. Just absolutely incredible. It's the art and more art, industry, and science. I mean, it's so well realized in a way. It's awesome. Of course, we got the bathysphere. This intro is actually insane as well. I don't want to talk too much, actually. I'm just going to let this roll because this whole intro leading into when you actually get down into Rapture is really, really cool. So, and obviously, I don't think you can go down that far too quickly, but I'm going to shut up and let you watch this because it really is awesome. Fire at your fingertips.
I am Andrew Ryan, and I'm here to ask you a question. Is a man not entitled to the sweat of his brow? No, says the man in Washington, it belongs to the poor. No, says the man in the Vatican, it belongs to God. No, says the man in Moscow, it belongs to everyone. I rejected those answers. Instead, I chose something different. I chose the impossible. I chose Rapture. A city where the artist would not fear the censor, where the scientist would not be bound by petty morality, where the great would not be constrained by the small. And with the sweat of your brow, Rapture can become your city as well.
And this is also one of the coolest sequences in the entire game. Not the entire game, but one of the coolest opening sequences ever, I would say, because you're going through Rapture and you're basically seeing all these places that you're going to be able to go to. And
you best get over there and be quick about it. The splicers are coming.
the audio is really like, but no, it's such an amazing intro, and it's not too long. Like I said, it's not too long. Obviously, advertising the plasmids, which are a huge part of the game. I mean, I don't know how original the concept the plasmids really are, but in terms of video game wise, such an original concept. Honestly, I give so many props to the to 2K or I'm trying to think, was it 2K that made this game? I know there's one other company.
Spear's coming up now. Johnny, security's banging off all over. Get a move on.
Don't hurt me. Just let me go. Just keep my gun.
Is it someone new?
All right, I love it, love it. Incredible intro.
Would you kindly pick up that shortwave radio?
Would you kindly?
I don't know how you survived that plane crash, but I've never been one to question Providence. I'm Atlas, and I aim to keep you alive. Now keep on moving. We're gonna have to get you to higher ground. Take a deep
It's a
breath
higher
and
ground.
step out
Oh
of the
wow.
atmosphere. I won't leave you twisting in the wind.
Okay.
We're gonna need to draw her out of hiding, but you're gonna have to trust me.
Okay. So this is the intro spot, and they start you off. I don't think they start you off with any weapons. But again, the sound. Oh jeez, the sound of this game has always just been one of its strongest things.
Just a bit further. How do you like that, mister? Now, would you kindly find a crowbar or something?
Would you finally find? Would you kindly?
Johnny in before they... Goddamn splicers.
Am I gonna get spotted by this thing? Okay, it clearly is just like pick up the wrench. Alright, now if you're supposed to go through here, I don't think you are, but no. Oh, but you can do that. Okay, cool. Like I said, it's been a long time, and boom, flaming couch. Okay, like I said, it's been a long time since I've played this, and so I do not remember everything. And my first time playing on PC.
Want some of this?
Let's go, bro. Let's go. Alright. Cool, cool, cool. I think those you can usually get when you get the electric plasmid later, you can open those up. Let's see, what does it say? Rapture, November 5th, 1946. One man's vision, mankind's salvation. Seems like an awfully simple awfully simple render of the town, but plasmids right up the stairs. Okay, so this is actually a really cool sequence to introduce the plasmids as well. Really cool. Never in a million years would I ever do that. I hate needles, and that needle is huge compared to the needles they actually use, which I'm sure back in the 50s it was kind of
Your genetic code
that size, to be honest.
just
I also kind of like it, or I think it's kind of funny how you find this unknown substance in a needle, and your first instinct is to just stab it into your wrist. Not me. Not me.
Let's buck. Weak. You're a weak.
Weak.
This little fish ain't worth towing it with no big daddy. Yellow. Always have been. You'll be no better off with a metal daddy, little fish. See you floating upright.
So they run away from the Big Daddy, which I kind of wish. It's weird. They're kind of seen as these bosses in the game in a way, even though there are bosses. They're seen as kind of bosses, but I feel like they're pretty docile, really.
Angel.
You know.
I can see light coming from his belly. Wait a minute. He's still breathing. It's alright. I know he'll be an angel soon.
Creepy stuff. I like it though. Again, almost. I mean, I wouldn't say everything about this game is original because it did come from System Shock, but
Plasma's a real kick from a mule.
original to me.
Nothing like a fistful of lightning now, is there?
And we can use that to open the door. First, I'm gonna go around and see if there's. And actually, I think I already explored up there. Oh, what the heck? I think Where did the potato chips come from? What the heck? More chips. I don't need them because I don't need the health. And I guess they're expecting a pep bar. I guess they're expecting you to need health right now, but I don't know why you would need health unless you just botched that first battle and whatever. But okay. So I think our only option is to go through here. Oh, is this? Yep. Airlock active. Okay. Let's go through the plane. Oh, jeez. Okay. We got a lot of destruction happening right now. Oh, let's get out of here before that. I wonder if that ever actually busts open. I don't know. Alright, cool. That thing just rolled. More Eve hypos, perfect. And let's drink some booze. A lot of. Oh, jeez. Splicer. Okay. The what? Okay. The 1-2 punch. All right. So Bugger Splicer is down. Oh, jeez. Okay, we gotta get out of here. We're gonna drink some more booze. So I know that's what I would do if I got into the scariest situation in my entire life. I would just start drinking. Let's just use the 1-2 punch she was talking about. Seems like a good combo. And I'm going to the next area here, which I never understood that. This guy just like falls. And I was like, why is he on fire? That was a whale. That's really cool, actually. I was like, why is he on fire? Is there more? There's gotta be more, right? I hear him, unless he's behind the door. No, I hear him. Okay, let's get out of here. I think I thought I had to go through. And that won't open. Okay, so where are we going? We're going in here, right? Yeah, okay. Right.
Listen, I've got a family. I need to get them out of here. But the splicers have cut me off from them. If you can reach them in Neptune's bounty, then maybe, just maybe. I know you must feel like the unluckiest man in the world right now. But you're the only hope I'll ever see my wife and child again. Go to Neptune's bounty. Find my family, please.
Alright. Just go to Neptune's bounty. Yeah, it's gonna be so easy. This is, to me, not iconic. Okay, that opening is iconic, but it's actually awesome. So the lady's like singing, and what is her baby? A pistol, and might I add, the biggest pistol I've ever seen in my entire life. I mean, look at that. Look at the size of that thing. That is literally like this big in real life. And then you pick it up and it's not that big.
Baby strangled in cribs. The whole city went to hell.
I already have it equipped, bro. Chill. Let's see if there's anything over here. Aha! Oh, it's interesting. What does that say? In loving memory of something I can't read. Interesting. Very interesting. One of my favorite things about this game actually is just the world itself. I love exploring this world. They put so much time and effort and just little details and just cool stuff. Rapture Masquerade Ball, 1959. I also love kind of like the old aspect of it. It's really interesting and it's a lot of fun to kind of like learn about that time and be like, that's where Rapture took place, you know? Or that's where Rapture, yeah, took place, essentially. Because it is in the past. And it's like a time capsule. It's genius in every possible way. That is creepy in and of itself. Oh, there is a part coming up that is one of my favorite scenes in the entire game. A little bit later, but still in the beginning. Gents and dames. Okay, where is this guy coming from? Oh, I actually never really understood this either. I think it's like you get flashbacks, obviously, and so I don't really need the toilet. We'll see if we're gonna drink that though. So throughout the game, there are these. What is this? It's kind of what it is. So they're kind of like these audio diaries throughout the game, and this has been used in a literal ton of games, and it's done well. They're a really good way to get across story and lore and all this other stuff, and Bioshock to me was the first game that I played where that was done well enough where I really enjoyed it. So we're going to listen to these throughout the game and just be engrossed in the lore and the world.
Hey, Brenda, you care to tell me what you know? Besides Plymouth Rock coming out of your crapper going on 3 weeks now? Nah, I ain't saying I'm Shakespeare. I'm trying to run a respectable theater. I got working folk coming in from Port Neptune trying to catch a little diversion. And all they can think about is the stink coming out of your shitter. Get it fixed.
Alright, so can we use the phone? Okay. I'm actually loving all the first aid kits that they give you right away. Okay, so we could go down here, or we could go the other way. I think I want to go the other way. Because a good game will reward you for exploring. And look at that.
Would you kindly lower that weapon for a minute?
Would you kindly?
You think that's a child down there?
Nope.
Don't be fooled. She's a little sister now. Somebody went and turned a sweet baby girl into a monster. Whatever you thought about right and wrong on the surface, well, that don't count for much down in Rapture. Those little sisters, they carry Adam, the genetic material that keeps the wheels of Rapture turning. Everybody wants it, everybody needs it.
This is another, again, the whole first like hour of this game is just filled with, in my mind, just iconic moments of gaming. In my mind. I feel like she'd be dead at that point though. Like a blunt hit to the head of a child with a weapon. This dude gets messed up.
That's the big daddy. She got his Adam. He keeps her safe.
Now, I don't know if they actually... We'll have to figure out if they actually explain it. Big Daddies are kind of like this mysterious thing throughout the game. I don't remember them really explaining Big Daddies, like the origin or like where they came from. So we'll have to figure out if they actually kind of explain it ever. Let's see. Happy Chappy now showing. Sander Cohen. I love how like the characters actually, like the lore and everything throughout the game, the posters and everything, decorations, actually, you actually kind of like meet and hear about the characters. Again, fully realized game world. Aha. Oh. You've unlocked an episode of Director's Commentary. Play it now or view it later from the main menu. Spoiler warning. Spoiler warning. We are not going to view that right now because we actually don't want any spoilers. We don't want to learn more about the game than we don't already know. There's one thing I'm learning from the Fallout games. Search everything. Oh, geez. Alright, hello. Alright, cool. What does that say? Oh, Fontaine Futuristics. So like I said, you go to Fontaine Futuristics. It's really, really cool. Something on the ground over there? Yes, it is. Can I grab it? There we go. Ooh. Is there anything else? Is there anything in the trash can? Nope. Alright. Can I pick that up? Oh, it's a knife. I wish you could kind of use different...
If you spot a splicer in the water, hit him with the electrobolt.
Physics. Well, not really physics. Science. Alright. So, once you hop down there, this is kind of where the game first starts. Oh, and we're drunk. My bad. This is where the game first kind of starts to get set up, and everything kind of, like I said, it gets set up. I'm going to the gents room. Oh, okay. I thought there were like bugs on there for some reason. Sometimes there's stuff in the toilets, like you saw earlier. And they're like, gotta go to medical, gotta go to medical. We'll hear that. Nope.
Security alert in progress.
Oh no, I'm gonna get out of there. Come on, come on, alright. I forget how many people you have to fight here. Alright, yeah, people. Come on, hop on down. Beautiful.
It's found him. Damn it! They shut off access to Neptune. There's another way to get there. Head to medical.
Head to medical.
What are you waiting for? Go!
Alright. So going medical, nothing to search over there. So medical is the first kind of like area that you're really gonna explore. And oh man.
Oh Christ! You're trapped! Gonna try to override the exit from here.
This is such a cool scene.
So tell me, friend, which one of the bitches sent you? The KGB Wolf or the CIA Jekyll? Here's the news. Rapture isn't some sunken ship for you to plunder. And Andrew Ryan isn't a giddy socialite who can be slapped around by government muscle. And with that, farewell, or до свидания, Jekyll.
Yeah, again, this is so cool. Like literally they just start breaking in, and you're like, holy crap. Go, go, go! Alright, and now we are in our first main area, which is the medical pavilion. Like I said, the first 30 minutes to an hour of this game is just action, 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 a lot of amazing horror elements going on, and just a game that I really, really, really love. Everything's done so well to a T. Oh, there's that sound. Welcome to the Circus of Values!
Now you've met Andrew Ryan, the bloody king of Rapture. Now find your way to emergency access.
Alright, so I have a sneaking feeling that we're going to fight some people here.
That's just the plasmid blues, Mary.
That's just the plasmid blues. Okay. Look at that money. Oh, jeez. Just around. Alright, so I think I forget how exactly you get through. Can I just do I have to hack it? We're not gonna hack it right now. Actually, the hacking in the second game is a lot more intuitive, I feel, and just easier. This is the Circus of Values. This is where you buy stuff. I tend not to try to use the Circus of Values too much. It's a good way to buy things in a pinch, but there are a lot of items in the game world itself, and I try not to really abuse the shop just because you don't need to spend the money on it. But let's see. Release today.
Dr. Steinman said he'd release me today. Ryan didn't come to see me since the New Year's attack, not once. But Dr. Steinman was very attentive. He told me that once the scar tissue was gone, he was gonna fix me right up, make me prettier than any girl I've ever seen. He's sweet, all right. And so interested in my case.
Alright, so okay, let's hack this thing. Okay. So essentially, the way the hacking works in this game is you have to place pieces in the board to get it to go, and then you can solve it like that. It's pretty self-explanatory. I don't find it too fun, to be honest with you. Oh, hey, oh, all right. And now he's on our side, so that's pretty cool.
Oh, darling, 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 you shouldn't. Keep away from my
Wait, what is your... I hate the noise of that thing. It sounds like a bug. I hate it. Alright. And later on, they will attack you, and sucks. But I don't know if you guys saw that. Back there, I was looking at the poster. They actually explain the voxophones. They're not voxophones, but the I don't know what they actually call them. I was looking at the poster. The AccuVox. Yeah, they actually explain, or they actually like weave it into the lore of the game, which again is another reason why this game is amazing. But we're just gonna take a listen to this one.
Ryan and Adam. Adam and Ryan. All those years of study. Was I ever truly a surgeon before I met them? How we plinked away with our scalpels and toy morality.
Close,
Yes,
okay.
we could lop a boil here and shave down a beak there, but could we really change anything? No. But Adam gives us the means to do it. And Ryan frees us from the phony ethics that held us back. Change your look. If you want to use the emergency access, you'll be needing Dr. Steinman. He's the
So Dr. Steinman is like the first kind of.
Expecting to hand it you out of the milk of human kindness. Steinman ain't that kind, and frankly, I'm not even sure he's still human.
Can you move, bro? Can you? I don't understand you're here to help, but. All right. So this is also where you get probably my favorite weapon, actually my second favorite weapon in the game, which is the machine gun. Extremely useful. Here are the circles of values, even though it's probably down there. We're gonna use the override switch. I believe a bunch of splicers start coming out here, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. So you gotta go down here and fight them, which I'm going to do that. Extremely strong weapon. Extremely strong. Dude, come on. Alright. Jeez. Where's the other one? Oh, I guess we gotta go back. Alright. Oh! I actually didn't know you could knock off the window like that. Interesting. Oh. Hello, hello. Alright. A lot more enemies than I thought. Alright, so. Get a lot of money. Not a lot of money. Just some money. Yo, chill. Chill out, man. I'm trying to explore here. Medical pavilion. Okay.
Wait.
Help me find this patient, nurse.
Crazy doctors. Again, dialogue, everything top notch. Very so creepy. All right.
You keep an eye peeled for Steinman. But that bastard set up shop at the surgery wing. You want to find him? Just follow the blood.
All right, so I'm gonna end the episode here. We went through the intro. We got into the medical pavilion. Now the game's actually really started, and we're gonna start the main idea of the game. We're gonna go find Dr. Steinman. This is actually one of my favorite levels as well. All the levels are fantastic, but this one is really cool. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I will have episodes coming out pretty quickly, and this begins our October of scary games. Thank you guys so much for watching.